Tensions between the United States and Iran diffuse to die. Despite the insistence on dialogue, threats and counter-threats continue unabated. In the latest, Iran has vowed to sink U.S. warships after Trump announced plans to deploy a second aircraft carrier in the region. The script seems familiar to days and events leading to the 12-day war in June last year. Does a similar fate await Tehran? Here's a report.
American troops are ready for strike. Iranian missiles are locked and loaded. One nod from Washington can trigger a regional war. U.S. President Trump has announced that a second aircraft carrier will soon head to West Asia, escalating military pressure on Iran, even as negotiations continue over Tehran's nuclear program.
We have to make a deal, otherwise it's going to be very traumatic. Very traumatic. I don't want that to happen, but we have to make a deal. They should have made a deal the first time, and they got Midnight Hammer instead. And this will be very traumatic for Iran if they don't make a deal. I guess over the next month, something like that. Yeah, it should happen quickly. They should agree very quickly.
Trump has given Iran a one-month deadline to strike a deal. If it doesn't, Trump warns a traumatic ordeal would await Tehran. Trump has also not ruled out a regime change. He says a change of government in Iran would be the best thing that could happen. The remark has sharpened the stakes. In recent weeks, Trump has indicated that nuclear restrictions alone may not be sufficient, suggesting Washington is seeking broader concessions. Trump's comments have met a sharp rebuke. A senior Iranian official, Ibrahim Rezaiai, slammed Trump's decision to dispatch a second aircraft carrier. He says Iran had one target to sink before, now it has two. Iran has warned U.S. that any attack would be met with a stern response. Tehran says it is better prepared than last year and will hit back at American bases in West Asia if attacked. About 40,000 American troops are deployed in its bases in Jordan, Qatar, Iraq, and Bahrain. As tensions escalate, the region sits on a powder keg, where any minor provocation could unleash an all-out war. For now, both sides seem keen to engage in more talks. Reports suggest the next round of talks could be held as early as February 17th, but a familiar script played out last year. Trump set a 2-month deadline for Iran to strike a deal. The talks collapsed after 5 rounds, leading to the 12-day war in June last year. This time, too, Trump has given Iran a 1-month deadline. Simultaneously, U.S. has ramped up its military deployment in the region. Its Patriot missiles have been loaded in launchers in U.S. biggest al-Udaid airbase in Qatar. While talks have progressed, both sides seem unwilling to make any concessions. Does a familiar fate then await Tehran? Is this a prelude to another conflict in West Asia? The rhetoric is rising, threats are flying. One wrong move, one miscalculation can ignite a devastating war.